Hello, hello. We're gonna go thrifting today, and I was about to actually leave the house, that's why I had my sunnies on, and thought I should probably come upstairs and check the fabric stash. Now, I want to make, I'm gonna put you on a little tripod. So I want to make a pajama set next week, but I need like a thinner cotton because everything I have is like very thick for flour bags and stuff, and these pajamas are meant for the summer. So I want to see what I can find today, but I need to see what I even have first. Also, I am going on a trip soon where it's going to be really hot, so I'm going to try and actually thrift some dresses or skirts or something. Well, we're going to browse, but who knows if we find anything. Okay, yeah, I don't really have much for pajamas, so now we know. I thought we could do a little chatty thrift with me. I took a lot of footage of just thrifting, but not really explaining much. So I thought I could tell you my process and how exactly I thrift for a majority of my fabric. If you know me, you know that this is my ultimate favorite thrift store. It's huge. And the first thing I do is kind of skim through all the fabrics and take note of which ones interest me. I try to snag the really good ones first before anyone else can, especially when it's busy. And then once I kind of decide that there was a few, I'll go back and check them out more thoroughly. This one was cute, but had a lot of sun damage on it, and it would be hard to work around. Some others were just very faded, lots of stains, or a boring kind of fabric. I saw a lady actually checking this one out and I thought, oh no, this is actually pretty good. So as soon as she left, I quickly went and got it. Was checking over for stains and it was actually so perfect. Zero stains, zero damage, 100% cotton, perfect for pajamas. So I was happy I managed to snag it and that she didn't get it before me. I don't know if you remember me making a dress and failing so hard a few months ago, but it was very similar to this fabric and it just made me laugh because I thought it was like, ooh, this is cool, and then I thought, no, Elle, like, you know this fabric sucks. It's hard to work with. If you're a thrifter, you probably use this technique. You go one by one by one. It takes a really long time, but sometimes you find cute pieces. I just like the message on this one. I did not get it. So I didn't find much at the first one, just that one striped cotton. So this is the second store. My friend had a really good experience here the past weekend, found so many cute dresses, and so I thought maybe there's some luck for me. I found this little dress. Maybe had potential, but ultimately you can see my face, it did not. I think it was the color I just like was thrown off by. This one was also a struggle. Like the fabrics were not good. There was this cute little thing. I don't know if it was for a doll or a child. If it was for an adult, I probably would have gotten it, but that was probably the cutest thing I saw there, which is sad. It's the next day and I decided I'm actually going to go to 2 more thrift stores because I don't know why, but yesterday was like not it. I didn't find anything. I only found that piece of fabric and I just washed it, so it's drying there. I don't know, I'm just like not having any luck. I even texted my friend who loves thrifting. She recently found so many good pieces and I was like, I think the thrifting gods blessed you and forgot about me. But we're gonna go check out 2 more today that I normally never really go to, but maybe they have something. We'll see. This is not a thrift store I go to very often. I was getting desperate at this point for more fabric and just like some clothing options. I was surprised actually of how much they had here. Last time I came, it was one tiny little room. So it's nice to see that they actually like bulked up their offer. There was so much bias tape. I mean, if you needed bias tape, this definitely was the place. Again, going through it all, then I stumbled across the fabric section, and this actually made me so sad. I don't understand in all thrift stores, or even like when sales happen in stores, that when something is discounted or secondhand, why is it suddenly treated so badly? I can't wrap my head around it. Like, it's still textiles, it's still clothes, it's perfectly good. All you need to do is put a little bit of care into organizing it and just folding it, or even hanging it on hangers like the first place. Like, it just made me sad. Okay, that thrift store had nothing, but I'm close to the big one, so I think I'm actually gonna go there again, because maybe they restocked in a day. Back at the very first thrift store, hoping that they restocked the fabric section, which they did not, but I did find this little sweater. I thought the embroidery of the lobsters was just the cutest little thing. I was just unsure of the color gray and the length of it, trying to decide if maybe I could do an upcycle for it to make it a little bit better. It's usually what I do if I'm undecided. They rearranged the store, and now I don't know where the fabric is, or if there is any. Wow, I really don't have any luck this time thrifting. Probably the saddest thrift haul I've ever shown you, and I'm so sorry, but I did what I could, and at least you got a little insight into what the thrift stores look like here in the Netherlands. There's like 2 categories. One of them is overpriced vintage. Some is vintage, some is like not that vintage, but it's all like super overpriced. And the other one is super affordable, but sometimes you really have to dig, and those are the ones that I showed you in this video. Those are the ones I like to go to because you find amazing deals. Sometimes you don't. So the only things I got were this bedsheet that I showed you earlier. It's actually still a little bit damp. I really like the colors. Stripy is always classic. For a pajama, I think it's perfect. I don't know what style of pajama I want to do yet. There's a few patterns I'm looking at. I'll pop some photos up on the screen for you. This is kind of the direction I'm going. But you can always subscribe and tune in next week to see what pattern I decide to go with and the whole journey of making summer pajamas. And then I also got this sweater. I ended up actually getting it. I was really unsure, but I sent a photo to my boyfriend and he really liked the little lobsters, so he's like, yeah, I get it. The only thing is it's way too long. I'm just gonna cut the waistband off and make it more of a cropped, probably as long as the sweater I'm wearing now. I like this length, which will be so much better. I just thought it's a really cute kind of summer sweater, but I'm gonna wash it before I work with it. But that was it. Only 2 things this time. I'm sorry, but like, this is the reality of thrifting. If you're a thrifter, you know, sometimes you score and other times you really don't. But what's important is I got fabric for pajamas. That was the whole goal. So tune in next week to see what I make. Bye!